we do see payment stablecoins as a form of money, and in all advanced economies, the ultimate source of credibility in money is the central bank, and we believe that it would be appropriate to have quite a robust federal role in what happens in stablecoins going forward, and that leaving us with a weak role and allowing a lot of private money creation at the state level would be a mistake. But nonetheless, again, I do appreciate that we've been able to be heard and share our views with the committee.
Going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look, we have been part of a huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in in ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. And if we could have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Remember, the New World Order book shows you how the world really works, and it is definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep, especially in the times that we're in right now. Now, guys, I told you in 2023 in the first quarter, we would get an event. And now we have the banking collapse, which the master magicians pulled off the perfect distraction. And at the end of the third quarter, going into the fourth quarter, guys, we're going to have another main event. Now, of course, the markets will still pump and dump until we get that next crisis. Guys, we know they're going to pull that rug. And all we have to do is watch the Fed to know exactly when that's about to happen. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. We all know this channel is shadow banned. Now, guys, in my Patreon, I keep you up to date with the New World Order events, and then also I give you the New World Order cryptos. But, of course, you have to do your own research. But, guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And guys, right now we've had Bitcoin and crypto get a decent pump over the last few days. And we know that pump is coming off of news. That means we know the whales are moving the price. Now we have Bitcoin options value jump 3.3 billion. And we know with the mainstream media pushing that BlackRock is going for a Bitcoin ETF, that's going to bring in the retail investors that were sitting on the sideline. But remember, guys, we still have over 25,000 cryptos, and we're still moving together. Now, guys, do not forget to pay attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates, which are moving up, still well off the highs. We have the dollar definitely moving down, way off the highs, and we know that's good for Bitcoin and gold. And we have volume in crypto has been decent. Guys, we know you have to have volume in order to make a big move up or a big move down. And then, of course, guys, we have Tether USDC. Now, we have Circle restarts U.S. Treasury purchases, and BlackRock managed USDC reserve fund. And we see as the banking crisis was going on, they didn't want to touch Treasuries. But we know BlackRock is the right hand of the Fed, and we know BlackRock is controlling this fund. So again, we see the NWO pulling off the magic tricks. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have MakerDAO purchases $700 million in U.S. Treasury bonds also. And we know if you're holding Treasuries for short term, you're fine. But long term, you're definitely going to be in trouble. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have the repo sitting at about $2 trillion, and we know the central banks are raising rates and running off the balance sheet to destroy this legacy market so the fourth industrial revolution can rise. Whether robots, algorithms, and drones take the economy over, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. And guys, we had Jerome in the house yesterday and is going to be in the house today. Yesterday he was in the House. Today is going to be in the Senate. And guys, we know the Fed is in trouble when they stop telling us the truth. And make sure you watch the video I did last night. But listening to Jerome Powell yesterday let me know that the main event is coming up soon. Jerome Powell stated that our banks are sound and safe, then stated that we have liquidity issues, then stated the reverse repo is no big deal, also raising capital requirements, which we know is going to crush the small banks, which we know crushes small business, which we know creates mass unemployment. But we know that's what they want in order to bring in this digital transformation. And then also he states that stable coins are a form of money. And we know these stable coins and CBDCs are going to be programmable, telling you what, where, and when and how to buy, and you have 3 to 6 months to spend them, or poof, it's gone. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now, guys, don't forget about Grayscale, sent about $25.1 billion. And we have Valkyrie back in on the spot Bitcoin ETF. And all these companies just happen to come back in at the same time. Guys, we know this is part of a bigger plan. Now, getting over into a little crypto news, we have Bitcoin Equities ETF hits Euronext Amsterdam Stock Exchange. And it's a basket of stocks with exposure to Bitcoin. And then, guys, we have Ledger releases white paper for hardware wallet seed recovery tool. And guys, anytime you have a backdoor, we know it's not good. And then lastly, guys, we have Ripple get in-principle payment license in Singapore. And guys, we know Ripple and Singapore have been stepping it up when it comes to this digital transformation. And we know all of our major crypto projects are not in the emerging markets for any reason. Guys, this is part of a plan to get us to the fourth industrial revolution, where the robots, algorithms, and drones take the economy over, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. And it happens in phases. Not going to happen overnight, but we know while the sheep sleep, the NWO build. By the time the sheep wake up, the machines would have taken over the economy. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows. When it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing, they were still getting that free money. What are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids' books. You know, I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID 33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.